All right. Oh, geez. Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. So, the premise of this stream mostly comes from this happened a couple weeks ago at my job. There was they put in some new rules about what's acceptable for us to wear, and that means like there's a lot of old people who wear like a lot of really silly like logo t-shirts and stuff. And there's this one old lady who she just had this like really goofy like boomer shirt that just said like "Don't worry, I'm medicated," and it just had like a pot leaf in the middle. And she got in trouble for that, and I got really annoyed by that because that's so mild and inoffensive, if you ask me. So I'm just gonna keep making a bunch of t-shirts kind of at my whim, to try and see like what does and what does not get me in any kind of trouble. Now, like the most trouble you kind of get into about the shirts is they just tell you to flip them inside out. So like if they tell me to flip it, I'm gonna flip it. I'm not gonna like try and push anything or anything, but I'll report back on what shirts like went unnoticed or unflipped, and which ones got me in big trouble. And so the first thing I kind of want to start with, let me adjust myself here. So the first thing I kind of want to start with, like outside of a game, I think Jackbox has the option to use TKO engine if you want them made that way, like outside of a game. Nah, I kind of just want to Photoshop some stuff. That's sort of how I want to do this. And so the first thing I really want to start with, and I actually got to put this through BG Remover before I show anything. So give me a second while I handle that. But this will be like a bit of a personal company gripe that I want to take care of right away. Let's see if it handles this correctly. No, mostly. Let me see. I gotta erase tool some of this stuff. That should do. That should do well enough. I could just kind of cut out the rest of what I want. Oops. Alright. Alright, so you're all about to see what I'm talking about here in a minute. Careful not to dox yourself. Oh, don't worry. I'm being pretty careful here. So at my work we have this tool, and this tool is called let's see if it pastes it in there. Oh, that's real tiny. Why is it that small? What the hell? This is a tool used for stripping certain materials. Let me... Huh. I guess it is just a tiny resolution. How bizarre. Fuck. I gotta think about how I want to handle that in the editor here. Maybe it doesn't need to be all that big. I mean, I think they get the point enough, even if it's kind of blurry here. But all you need to know about this thing, about this horrendous piece of shit, is that it's something. We've got two of them, and this one here, actually, with all the tape all over it, is the better functioning one. and it's just called a stripper, which is normal, ordinary parlance where I work. So that's not like a weird thing to call this. So I just want to take this, erase all these extraneous details, just kind of be left with this part here. Let's see. There we go. I just want to be left with this thing here. And I'm thinking, and maybe this will be kind of lame, but it'll be funny at work. At least for me anyway. It'll be funny for me, and that's all I kind of care about here at the moment. I'm thinking I take this thing, and all I'm really gonna do is add some text to it. Probably fine if it's blurry. Probably. I mean, like, it's not gonna... I don't think it would matter if this showed up, like, hyper detailed on a t-shirt or something. Ooh, take my concerns into account. Take your concerns into account. I'm dealing with my job here. That's what I'm handling at the moment. I mean, if you want me to take your concerns into account, you could pay me $30 to make your shirt idea. But, I'm not really going to be just taking free suggestions, because these things are going to cost me money to get them made. So if you want to pay the cost of, like, delivery and the printing of the shirt, I'll be happy to take that to work. So I'm thinking of just adding some text that just says... I might just do it in impact. There we go, impact. The patrician's font. Let's make it white, because when I actually apply this to like a shirt, white will probably show up on most of them. I could pay you an exposure. Nah. Well, wait, what if I get super obscene in my $30 donation shirt? If it's something I wouldn't be able to take to work, I'd just refund you the donation, or you could just give me a different suggestion that I could take in. Like, I should make that clear. It's not like I'll just make anything, but if you pay me $30 and the idea is workable, I'll do it. So I want to make this text say something like, I might as well, and this is like a real boomer tier joke, but I don't care. I might as well be at the club with all these old broken strippers. Here we go. Center the text. Oh man, that's tiny. Maybe I made the size of my canvas here just too large. Maybe that's the problem. Let's center this here. Let's mess around with the actually, let me put in like a gray background just to make things clear and perfectly visible. Here we go. Let's see, so gonna hit enter on that, and enter on that. Why is that one so huge? What the hell? Yeah, Crit has got one of the worst text editors. Dude, you might start a revolution because people will probably love it, and if it gets flipped, they'll riot. Maybe, I don't know. It's really hard to tell what people's sentiments are at the place that I work at. And so people might just as well get, like, annoyed by it. I'm not sure. And also, I don't know why, but hitting enter on this, on the text, is just messing with it. So I'm actually going to get out of text editing, and I'm just going to do the rest of it Photoshop style. So I'm going to convert that to a paint layer. Oh no, it cuts it off. Fuck. Now, let's see. How do I want to handle this? Is there a reason it's giving me that much of a line height? Why is it 700? There we go. Let's just make it like that to where, here, now I can split them up Photoshop style. There we go. Rip the paint layer. This one will probably get flipped, and that's what I kind of expect for this one. What I'm more interested in then is the ones that don't get flipped. So I think I'm fair enough to just save this as like one whole idea here. Do I want to add like a black outline to the text? Maybe not. I might just see how it looks on the shirt then, and go in and edit anything that doesn't show up quite right. But for the time being, I'm just putting the ideas down. And so I'm gonna merge these into one layer. There we go. All right, so that's one shitty idea. The next one I had in mind, because the main outline, the main thing that they kind of had an issue with was anything that could be taken as political, religious, or otherwise offensive. Oh yes, and the next one I want to make is a parody of the shirt that got the lady in trouble. So the shirt that she got in trouble with was a picture of a pot leaf, and it just said, "Don't worry, I took my medicine." I'm thinking what I want to do with that is I want to take that, I just want to make it like a there we go, a Canadian maple leaf, and then just have it say something like, "I am not medicated." Maybe in like a really disconcerting, like horrible scrawl. Just something really unsettling. And I think that's the main thing I want to do, is I want to make like most... I want to make most of these ideas like almost kind of confusing, or like you really can't actually properly draw an idea out of it. Now let me increase the threshold on this. There we go. That should do enough. So like, I don't really want to do too many that are either political or religious in nature, but if I do one that is or touches on any kind of political or religious subject, I want it to be impossible to tell what I actually like, what's actually... I don't want there to be like an actual message that anything anyone draws from it is just something stupid that they made up in their own head. Chiller font. Lol. I could, and I might do that when I go... I could apply a black outline to the fonts, and I might just do that when I like go back and actually like see what they look like on shirts. So that way I get an idea of like how much adjustment I'd need to make. But if I don't otherwise need to right now, I kind of just want to zoom through ideas. And it's more important right now for me, whoops, that I get like an idea down and then mess with that rather than getting it perfect at the moment. So I'm gonna do a similar text thing. Actually, you know what? I might just like write it myself, just to make it like real weird and creepy, or just funny looking, maybe even just like Comic Sans. One that just says Republicans in red font and blue background. I am gonna do one. There's only one political one I have in mind, and it's just gonna be more absurd than anything. It's not more, it's only absurd. It's a completely absurd idea. No one could possibly draw like a conclusion or a political opinion out of it, but they will, because it's kind of like a Rorschach test, and that's the beautiful thing. You should make the leaf dark teal so it doesn't necessarily translate directly as a green leaf. That's brilliant. Adjust here, HSV. That's more green. And darker, maybe more saturation. There we go, but not technically green, just kind of on that blue threshold. So let's see, something like, let me lower my pen size here. So little space, I actually have to make a lot of use out of what few words I have. No, like this. I need to kind of start it a little more around here, I think. It's a little offset. Let's... There we go. Alright, so there's the second idea. Green adjacent. Let me save this. Yeah, let me save this so I don't accidentally lose this thing. There we go. Nice and saved. Alright, this next one's gonna be a bit tougher to pull off. It's gonna require some real Photoshop finessing. And really the tough part is that it's gonna require that I get a picture of two different people at like a very specific angle. That it actually might not be all that... Ooh, this one might be perfect for what I'm going for here. Hold on. Interesting. Alright, it wouldn't let me, for whatever reason, BG remover mysteriously would not work on this image that I was trying to give it. I wonder why. Very mysterious. Well, perhaps it's better I just do this myself then. Yeah, alright. Try not try nobody to try to jump the gun on what I'm going for here or what my thought is in doing this. Because even that's like a lot of the point of like why I'm even doing this way. It's like a pretty small image too. Alright, I want it kind of flip this way. And it's really more important that I get like Trump's head. Actually, you know what? I might just keep this background, because that would be perfect for making it look a little more real. Oh. All right. Try removal.ai. You know, I don't want to remove the background now, actually. But a couple of things I will want to manipulate on this part of the picture is I want to make it look like his eyes are closed. And now, hold on. I can do better than that. There we go. And the way I'm going to try and do that is I'm going to... Let's see, I'm going to try and warp it a bit. Whoop. Yeah, Oh gosh, where's the here we go. Yeah, let me see how this one does. There we go. Okay. No. That's too weird. That ain't what I'm looking for. About something like this. Here we go. Just very kind of dreamily closing his eyes. Perfect. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. And then next, I might even want to blow this up more to like, well, okay, it'll depend on how this goes, but I'll mostly just want the head. Now this joke's gonna be real cerebral. I think the tough part is the other person I'm going to be adding to this. Getting them in a similar sort of pose. Ooh, I think I found it. I find it interesting that when I try and add political figures to background, or to remove what's background remover, that they have like an issue with that for whatever reason. They can't figure that out. Removal.ai, let me try that out. Very similar. File format not found. Copy image. File format not allowed. Is that the issue? Is the file format? Alright, hold on real quick. just paste this here. Here we go. Oh boy. Alright, let me... Now, let me copy this as is and see if that works. There we go, if I just copy it. Perfect, beautiful, wonderful. Wait, hold on. That's just a download. Alright, yeah, I want to copy it. I'll post it as that is like this. Alright, now, a couple things first is I need to size her right so that they're about the right size kissing each other. Which I'm making her a little too big there. She would maybe be about this big. I don't know, maybe smaller. I don't really know how big she is in comparison to Trump. Gabby usually reads as PNG in most things. It is too sexy, my friend. I know, it's too fucking sexy. But I know somewhere deep in my heart that this is what our founding fathers had in mind when they wrote that First Amendment into the Constitution. So I want to do a similar thing with her, where I warp her eyes to be kind of... She's too pixely. I need a higher fidelity image, or... Yeah, I don't know. I don't like how pixely this looks. Let me try... I think she's 7'4". I heard she's 9'8". Ooh, here we go. This one, I don't necessarily need her, like, puckering up or anything. But if I could just get a side profile... Let's see how big this one is. Why are they all so small? Hold on, if I blow... Maybe what was, like, kind of making it all pixely was just sending it through, like, the AI. But if I scale this one up and then I just do a simple, color select... Whoa, that's way too generous. Krita's color select is a little zealous. Check that image on Tiny Eyes, see if they can find a larger size. I think it just might have been that it went through the background remover. They usually reduce the Okay, that's pretty alright. Oh. I'll keep that. And then select... Oh. Select grow selection. There we go. Grow it a little bit larger than that. Let's grow it by like 5. Alright, then I want to make sure that these don't get added in. The eye doesn't get added in. Let's just add that there. And that there. Sure up some of this. Okay, and select. I don't want to invert it. I think that's... Yeah, there we go. Um... There we go. Yeah, that's a little too choppy. I can do a better job than that. Hmm. Yeah. Whoop. Maybe I just want to fuzz it up. Let's feather it by about 5 inches. It's a difficult thing working this out. Ah, fuck it. Let me just send this through background remover. See what it thinks. No, that's just gonna give me another, like, really crushed down one. Oh. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna start from here again. Honestly, I could probably just keep that. Let's get this. Okay. Let's get not that. Select grow by like 5. We have to be real particular here, I think. I knew this wasn't going to be easy. It's a matter of, like, I wonder how particular I need to get, because I don't know how badly, like, some of the artifacting shit would really show up on, like a t-shirt. If you DM me the image, I can give it a whirl. It just got off work. Yeah, sure. Let me find the original I had. There you go, Nick Jam, have at it. Alrighty. Alright, just get rid of this loop thing here. It's like, what is that? That's not going to contribute anything to what I'm doing. Alright, so just a tad bit. Flip this around. Yeah, boy, it sure is being laggy. Alright, so really I'm only gonna like be cropping this image from like here up. Alright, now I want to do a similar thing that I did for Trump with her. With her eyes. And I need to change a lot of her color balance because it's just like not at all matching the Trumps at all here. There we go. Cool. Just what if I sharpen her a bit? I think the other problem right now is actually that the lighting's all off because they were both facing to the left, and so they were both getting their lighting from off screen to the left. And so the lighting's all wrong. Let's see, there's gotta be a thing that like adjusts lighting, I'm pretty sure. Let's do color balance on her. Name it. Ooh. What if I make her shadows more yellow? And so then her highlights, I make just and darker, maybe? I'm not sure. It wouldn't be like that. These actually also need to be a little more yellow. Match up there. Midtones. I'm gonna say get more blue. Not that blue. Not even that blue. Maybe more cyan. Alright, it's getting tricky. Actually, no, that just looks all wrong. This looks a little more natural than what I was doing there. Let me try messing with levels. That's real weird. No, that's not the solution. Adjustment curves. Let's mess around with that a bit. That much, but if I a little too inverted. Kind of adjusting all the colors when really all I want is kind of lightness, really. Not that much. Yeah, it looks wrong. I think I was closer when I was messing around with the colors. Color balance. I think the shadows could be more, just a bit more yellow. Uh-oh, lost the music. Damn, Nick, not half bad. Actually, not half bad. Very good. Very, very, very good. I'm gonna use that one instead. Very, very clean. Thank you very much. Let's do the same thing with her eyes again. Bring this down here. Bring this up here. You know, I feel like there's a way I can make it look like their lips are overlapping just a bit more. Let's go back over to Trump's eyes over here. The question is how to adjust her colors so they look more natural. I do it all for the memes. Slight warp to the lips like the eyes. Yeah, maybe just a bit. Yeah, because that makes it look more like she's going for a kiss. If I duplicate it and then invert the duplicate, and then go through a bunch of filters until the inversion makes it look more natural, if that'll even work, which I'm not sure it would. Let's see. That's weird. Mm. You know what might help? If I turn her saturation up just a bit. Yeah, not that much, but just a bit. Maybe just adjust her hue? I think it's her hue that's kind of off slightly, but it's got to be like a real subtle adjustment. Those look good. Up the rest of the original too. Bring Don's lip down. Yeah. Not that much brighter, but just a little bit. It's very subtle what you got to do with this. Okay. I gotta stop that. If I want to mess with his lips, I need to copy and paste them. So that way it doesn't get too weird when I try messing with them. Everything's being kind of weird now. There we go. Not much, but not that little. Brought it down too much. You know, this might just be good enough for me. I don't know how realistic I really need it to be. Kamala, my little angle, I could just eat you up, Donnie. So then I think what I mostly want to focus on is then this box right here. Maybe I can expand it just a bit more. Because then there's another element I'm going to add to this that's going to crank it up a level. So let's see, let's put all of these in a group. Hide it. Paste this. That looks pretty okay. I don't think I need it much better than that. Trying to find a good stock photo of something. Because this will be the... Honestly, this might be the best one. Because then over top of all of this, I'm just going to layer... Here we go. God, do I just want it to be overlay like that? But the important thing is that the center of the compass is right where they're kissing. Maybe I should just end it about there where, like, the text for libertarian would fall off. And then maybe I should just have the square of the compass. Maybe now hold on, I want the text to be legible however this shows up. Okay, not a lot of the other. This one's not so bad. Although that one square comes out real green. Here we go. This is getting closest so far to what I'm looking for. That's not bad there. But then I would want to move... I want to move this. What am I doing? I would want to move this up here. And I would want to move this, this down in here where they can be nice and legible. Beautiful. Look at this. Look at this work of art. Oh, they're gonna love this at my job. Just 50% opacity. You know what? I don't even know what I was thinking. Overcomplicating this stuff. Beautiful. There we go. There we go. And really, all I would really want in the end is just inside this square here. Now let's take these two, put them in a group. There we go. Here's my shirt idea. This is what I'm going to go for. Everyone will love it. I cheat the square out as much as possible. How do you mean, Nick? Do you mean if I go back to this here? Do you mean just like expanding this square out as much as possible? Oh, you think that's good? All right. All right, so that's that idea for a shirt there. I think I had meant during the overlay. Ah, okay. You know, maybe. Let me go back to this. There's no real easy way to get the colors out of it. I could try. But then you kind of end up with this. So what if I made this less particular? There we go. And then I can just let's see. Let me get a good pen. And I can just make them all black like this. Here we go. Yeah, I might make this one white so it's legible. I kind of like that more. What do you think? I just meant resize it to the edges of the Photoshop. Ah, well, in that case, this one's pretty alright. I mean, I think having the colors over them does kind of like cheat out some of the artifacting and like other like clear tells of the Photoshop, whilst still being like clear enough as to what's going on here. So that's that idea for a shirt, and it would just be this picture with no commentary. um so the next I wanted to do some like real goofy ideas for t-shirts. It's like things that could kind of like really skirt on the edge of like, well, what's political. So I think one of them I'll just make like a I wanted to do like a flat earth one and a birds aren't real one. And I mean for the flat earth one, I might just steal like a someone's flat earth rendering. There we go, kind of like this. Oh, there we go, kind of like this. Like it's just a flat earth rendering. Maybe put in like a space background or something. Um Let me get like a space background. And I can kind of pretty it up a bit. Here, how about this? Just real simple. Oh, what happened to... What the hell? There we go. I don't know why that deleted the flat earth from it. Let's group these together. Let's get the space background on nice and big. Adjust some colors on it so it sticks out a bit. Maybe not lightness, but like saturation. Yeah. Lightness just washes it out too much. Maybe about there, but then let's colorize it. Make it kind of purplish bluish. Hmm. I think instead of messing with that too much, let's mess with the actual flat earth here, brighten it up a bit. To get saturation up. Oops, wrong thing. Uh, oh, what the hell? My microphone went off. When the hell did I turn off my microphone? I've been talking this whole time and my microphone's been off. Oh god, how long ago did it go out? It's only like 2 minutes. All right, okay, we didn't lose much anyway. I must have like accidentally clicked on the mute button for my mic or something. Not sure. Um. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to do like a flat Earth thing, and then flat Earth, and then birds aren't real. So let me go back and do what I did with it before, where I up its lightness and its contrast, or its saturation rather. There we go. And then how can birds be real if our eyes aren't real? Does anyone even remember the Smiths? It just all seems so quaint now, doesn't it? Alrighty. I miss the good old days when it was just, like, one of the weirdest things was just Jaden Smith saying goofy stuff on Twitter. too much. It has to be in a bit. Actually, you know what? I wonder if I could let me try something. Oh, no, I want that there. There we go. That line bigger than that. Whoop. Right about like that. Let me see if this works out like I hoped. Not really. Yeah. Almost kind of want to make this bigger all around. There, like about like that. Shit. There we go. And then delete all that. And just kind of... Do I have another brush for this? Yeah, it's like this, but for painting. No, this ain't exactly it. Man, back when it was just funny and not sad. Aw, yeah. I know a better way I could be doing this. So undo all of that. Layer above it. Set it to erase, and now instead of actually erasing, we'll just color it in. And that way, I can go back and undo erasings if I don't like them. Yeah, the camera's being a little funny. Doesn't seem to want to pick me up today, not quite properly. But then again, I am kind of at an odd angle, I think. Fade it out all nice like this. kind of like this. Oh, still a little bit more to actually clear up here. That ain't so bad. And I wonder, should I do the meme with this of like the millions of members around the globe meme? Or should I just have it like, should I have it just be this image and then that's just the end of it? Oh, hey, welcome in, JC. See you later. I'm making t-shirts to annoy my employer. And so I'm just making any, like, stupid t-shirt I can think of, that would, like, really, like, upset them and maybe make me, flip my shirt inside out. Yeah, I think like just the image on its own is like pretty funny in its own right, because it like asserted like to just have this image without context. Like again, it's like one of those things where like the point of it is I'm just trying to get people to like make up their own conclusions in their head instead of like me saying anything. So the joke is just getting people to like react to their own imaginings rather than to actually like have any like message or points, because to like even have a message like asserting flat earth or anything, I think it would go too far to like picking a side on it, even if I don't agree with it. Whereas this just on its own, it's just like, well, what does that mean? If you use the company logo in some kind of inappropriate word would piss them off. I might make that off stream just to see what would happen. I think I'm satisfied with this particular idea here. Next, let's do a birds aren't real one. What about the fat earth? Actually, okay, that was one of the ideas I wanted to do too. I want to do like a terrible like MS Paint drawing of like a fat like inflation girl who's supposed to be like representing the earth, and it just says I believe in fat earth theory. Or something like that. But the next one I really want to do though is birds aren't real, so let's get like I'm trying to think of like what kind of bird I really want for this. I'm thinking a dove. I'm thinking I want like a real close-up of a dove. Here, kind of like this. Hold on, let me be able to download image. What? Everything's just having trouble with pictures today. Thick earth. Earthica. Oh. There we go. Like a picture of a dove like this. I mean, should I just have it be like a square with this picture and then it just has like a camera aperture in its eye? Might make it like black and white and creepy or something. But yeah, let me go with that image. To adjust. Just turn that saturation all the way down. Mess with its levels. It's a bit too much. There, about like that. That's some real creepy kind of lighting. Should make one of Master Shake and go from there. Fuck, yeah, make it evil. And then just give it like, I need a camera aperture. And then just like make it red and glowing. So something like this. Like, I'm gonna grow this by a little bit. Oh. I said grow, damn it. Okay. Let's grow it by like... Oh! Hey! I forgot I had this. There we go. And then select invert selection. And take this and fit it like nice inside of its eye like that, but then make it like color it more red. Saturation. There we go. Filter adjust the levels a bit. Here, this here in the center. Hold on. Oh. This here in the center like this. Oh, that's a bit too much. One. I delete this. Yeah, but I don't want it like completely deleted. I want it like... Actually, hold on. I want everything but this glowing spot here. So then select grow by one, and then invert select that. It's a little too sharp. If I... no. Hold on, I'll figure this out. Unselect this. Whoa. Accidentally brought up G-force or something. There we go. Tint red and increase contrast a bit. That too, of course. But this I want to get rid of this. Let's see. Filter, adjust. Set this motherfucker red. And that saturation way up. I don't want to mess with the lightness. Alright. So that there. Just levels, and then I wanna, yeah, like you said, just up the contrast by like a lot. Maybe more towards like a darker contrast. Not that much. I still want the aperture to be clear. Is that clear enough, do you think? That might be too obscure. I don't know, what do you think of that? Is that clearly like a camera in that bird's eye? Yeah, then just color balance it red. Actually, filter, adjust. Color balance, and then yeah, let's just up the reds a lot. There we go. That's an evil looking camera bird. Alright, and then I want, what do you think? What font text? Like impact? I mean, I know I just want to default to like impact every time. But it'll say something like, when you watch birds, they watch back. Actually, let me look up the official, because there's like an official birds aren't real, like, slogan on this. Here we go, birdsaren'treal.com. They should have, like, a t-shirt. Yeah, here we go. That says, like, yeah, but where, hold on, where are all their t-shirts? Here, shop all. Let me see all your shirts. If it flies, it spies. They used to have one that's like if you're watching birds, they're watching back or something like that. Winged Devil Agency FB. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna make it when you watch birds, they watch back. I'm just gonna keep it simple like that. Convert to paint layer. And then I think I'm just gonna have a link to like the Birds Aren't Real website on the back. Maybe even a QR code to it. That way people can just like immediately like scan it and just go straight to the website. Alright, so there's that shirt. Alright, so there we go for the bizarre conspiracy theory shirts. I had other ideas. Okay, I had the Fat Earth idea. Oh, I know one I wanted to do. I've been thinking of t-shirt ideas all day, so I've got like a big list of them in my head. And actually, let's go back through for anyone who's just joined in. Take a look at all these wonderful t-shirts I've made for my work. So I've got when you watch birds, they watch back. Just a picture of the flat Earth. The political compass of Kamala and Trump kissing. A Canadian leaf that says "I am not medicated," made to look like a pot leaf, because that's something someone got in trouble for that was really stupid, is they had a pot leaf on their shirt. And this is just a work-specific one, but I might as well be at the club with all these old broken strippers, which a stripper is like a tool we use. And ours is, we got 2 of them, and believe it or not, this taped up busted one is actually the more functional one between the 2. Alright, for this next one, for my next trick, I'm gonna need... It doesn't exactly matter what picture, but I'm gonna need a picture of Kirby. I'm gonna need a picture of Yoshi. Actually, maybe I'd rather one that isn't like a 3D render. Let me get like a Yoshi, like from Yoshi's Island looking Yoshi. Is Yoshi's Island Yoshi. Here we go. This is a pretty nice looking Yoshi here. And I'll actually go ahead and flip this around. Just have a friendly Kirby and a friendly looking Yoshi here. And then... oh boy, you guys are gonna love this one. Let's also bring this up to max font size. And it's gonna say "I heart Vor." Because like most of the people at my work, I would say the majority of them at their age, they're not gonna know what Vor is. It's just gonna have these friendly pictures of like Yoshi and Kirby, so they're not gonna think it's anything bad. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and convert this to a paint layer. Let's actually make just Vor bigger. Just big, right in the middle of everything. You can't look away from it. Alright, let's... I think I could just go ahead and draw the heart myself. Just draw a nice, pretty heart. Oh. Actually, that's very cute. It just like kind of drawn like that instead of like filling it in or anything. It almost might be funnier if it just says vor. No, I think it's funnier to make people like... I don't know, there's just something about I heart vor that I just like more. I think it's just a matter of personal taste. Oh god, personal taste. Oh boy. Alright, so that's, what, a 6th shirt? And I might do one more shirt tonight, because, like, at the point that I'm getting this many shirts, it's gonna start getting, like, really expensive. Let's see. I had, like, another idea. I swear I had one more idea. What was my last idea I wanted to do? Okay, I want to do something that has, like, those cheesy, like those really cheesy, lame, like, badass skeletons. So let me see. What's, like, the coolest skeleton I can find? Why is this one all fucked up? What the fuck am I looking at? But, like, I don't, like, I just know that I want it to be, like, a badass skeleton, but then it says something, like, really, just, like, something really lame or, innocuous. But I just don't know what I want it to say. Why am I getting so few images for, like, a badass skeleton? Oh, no, wait, no, hold on. Forget the whole skeleton idea. I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. It's gonna be a little difficult. Because I'm gonna pretty much have to draw this myself, I think. But I want to do like one of those cheesy shirts. There's like those air sprayed like t-shirts that you could find on like from people like selling them out of their van on the side of the road and stuff. With like, or like at Ocean City or something, that has like a really over stylized like cartoon character or something on it, like a pimp or a gangster, and it says some like hardcore stuff on it, but it's like SpongeBob or something like that. I want to do that. I want to do that with Harry Potter, and I just wanted to say like Thugwart's hood of Snitchcraft and Triggery or something like that. I just want it to be like Harry Potter, like counting fat stacks of Benjamins. So like the first things first is like I gotta figure out how I want to draw like Thug Harry Potter. Like how I want to stylize this too. snitchcraft, and my lawyer has informed me not to say the rest of this phrase. Oh no. So let's see, we got a little Harry here. He's got to be like all baggy clothes. Maybe he's like giving the middle finger or something. How should his face look? Because it's like you gotta like stylize it to like go along with that kind of that cheesy like airbrush street art kind of style. Let's see. His glass is here. It's really like trying to figure out what I want to do with like the mouth. I almost just want him like biting his bottom lip or something. Like he's trying to look hardcore or cool or something like that. Just jutting out his chin. I don't know. I need him to have like big angry eyebrows. Really a question then of like how do I do his clothes up then? Should I actually in fact like a perspective thing so his like feet are down here or something? So I can have his like his hoodie would be like this. And then the actual, like, eye itself. They just do a fucking circle like that, just keep it simple. Let's see. Then let's have his hand be very pronounced. Maybe I shouldn't go with the middle finger thing. Just because that would be like an immediate game over. Like my work would just be like, no, Laken, you can't have Harry Potter flipping off everybody. Let's see. Maybe, How about instead of like being angry, I can have him like giving like a big thumbs up. Like give him a real like shit-eating mischievous smile. That's too far out in one. And a 40 of Old English 800. I just wanted him like holding like a wad of cash or something. Alright, I think, yeah, instead of flipping off, I'm gonna have him give him like a thumbs up. Excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, like that. Yeah, this is turning better. This is turning out better than I imagined. I thought I was gonna fucking flub this. Alright, hold on. Let me flip the canvas and see how I feel about it. Let's see, it's supposed to be the hood here, I think. Where'd the music go? Get back here. There we go. Now let me save this, because the last thing I want is Credit crashing again in the middle of me drawing this. Not quite like that. It's too thick. It needs to accurately portray a wad of cash. Or a band, as the kids call it. Oh god, this picture's so stupid. Should I give Harry like ah god, it's not like a do-rag. What's that stupid, like people wear it like they tie it around in the front like this. And then it like goes around your head like this. Should I give him one of those? I think the answer is yes. Yeah, I gotta give him one of these. One of these weird headband things that tie around the front to really make him look like a gangster. Like a gang star. Can we get a Sonic the Do-Rag Adventures? Pay me $30, I'll do it. We could sneak a gold tooth in that rock. I wanted to give him like a whole grill. Although I'm not sure how I'd like... Maybe a single gold tooth would just be for the best. Like just one like right here. That's the gold one. I don't like that tooth. Hold on. This one here is the gold tooth. Nah, it's gotta be like the one the furthest to the left, I think. For whatever reason, that's like the gold tooth. Oh man. Alright, let me see if I could just like line and color this all just like really fast. Oh, let me flip it again just to see how I'm feeling about it. Yeah, but the problem with the front thing now is that it's covering up his scar. I didn't think about that. I can move it like... I can move it like higher up here. That way, it's actually like keeping his hair out of the way, and so that way the scar is like always visible. Like he's trying to show it off like a gang thing. A lightning pattern on it. No, I want to show like the scar itself. I want it to be really clear this is Harry Potter. That, go down like that, that like that. I would actually have it go more. I could just kind of have this thing coming off here obscure where like the rest of it goes. And hold on. Nah, this doesn't quite like look like that. All right, I think I like this as like an extremely rough sketch, but I'm not trying to like take forever on this. So even looking kind of like cheap and shitty just might work to its advantage. Should I give him like a gold chain? Just make this as like cheesy and shit as possible. Like, what the hell would it even be? Or would it be like the Deathly Hallows or like the Gryffindor symbol or something? Just real quick and real shit. Let's fucking line this. Let's see, where's my pen? There we go, my line pen. It's gotta go, I gotta go with like super thick lines because that goes with that kind of street art style. Let's see. I think the eyes are looking a little funny. Let's see. See. Oh, actually goes to about there. Alrighty, and last but not least, shoes. This is so stupid. Beautiful. Perfect. Let me finish that off there. So that way that's complete. All right, I think I'll color all this in like my free time. But I think for the time being, I've got all the shirts I could possibly want. Alrighty, thank you all for popping into my stream today. It's been real fun. It's been really epic. I'm just sure my job's absolutely gonna love these, and it's been real funny. All right, just for one last look at everything before I head out here, let me. So this is gonna be Thugwart's hood for Snitchcraft and I don't know, Trigger Tree or something like that, Triggery or something. I'm not sure. But then we got. Oh, let me reverse everything. We got I Love Vor. Birds aren't real. When you watch birds, they watch back. Just a picture of the flat Earth. Political compass, very normal, very ordinary, very true. Oh, that's just other edits of that. And then, oh yeah, I am not medicated. And I might as well be at the club with all these broken strippers. Beautiful, perfect shirts. I'm gonna suffer zero repercussions for these whatsoever. Alrighty, thank you everyone for stopping in tonight. I had a great time, had a real fun time. I'll catch you all on Friday. I'll be popping back in and doing more of the greatest election of all time, the fictitious election I'm running, drawing stuff, and I'm going to be having an AI debate for the Red Party, if everyone remembers what they are. So Friday will be the first debate for the Red Party to determine who their presidential candidate will be for the fake presidential election I'm running. Alright, thank you all. I'll see you all later. Have a wonderful Wednesday.